How's it going, everybody? I'm Lewis, it's August, and we've got the month ahead post from the Old School RuneScape team. So let's get straight ahead into this and have a look at what content we can expect this month. Starting off with the Last Man Standing. The Last Man Standing is going to be a minigame available on 3 worlds, one of which will be free to play. Over the last few weeks, I think it was about 3, they've done a couple of betas for Last Man Standing. The first one was open for about 2,000 people that applied. The second one was open for members and free to play. And the third one was open to members. To address a lot of the issues that the beta had, they've done a lot of changes. And since the first beta, these are a few of the changes. First of all, single combat. The benefit of having a multi-combat area is that it prevents boxing. If you see 2 players attacking each other, you can just join in and kill one of them. However, multi-combat can lead to clan man mode, where multiple people will group up and just attack single players. And if you're a solo player, that makes it very hard to play. Since the second beta they did, they made the whole area single combat, and that worked out very well. So they're going to keep the entire map single way combat for the foreseeable future. The next update was the improved gear. When the first Last Man Standing beta came out, the best sort of item you were likely to get was kind of like a mithril scimitar. There wasn't really any high tier weapons. People dislike that and they enjoy things like special attacks you get in the high tier weapons, so what they've done is they've made it so when you're going through the game you're more likely to get higher tier equipment. And that even goes up to things like the Abyssal Whip and a God Sword. As well as that, you can also get high tier armor such as Dragon and Infinity. This means that players will feel like they're doing a lot more damage and they can actually test out some of those high tier weapons we've got in game. The final big change they did to Last Man Standing was the vending shrines. This is another way to get yourself some gear. These are small shops where players can trade in unwanted items to get tokens and then they can buy the gear they would like. And these shops sell all sorts. So they've got things like food, potions, spells, armor, weapons, you name it. If it's useful in Last Man Standing, it's gonna be in the vending shrine. As well as these, there's also been a few very small changes to Last Man Standing, including making spawning a lot better. Originally, everyone sort of spawned in the same area, whereas now it's a lot more random. You are dispersed around the map, and that just makes it a lot more interesting. Moving on this month, we've got the Player-Owned House update. This update was originally announced at RuneFest last year, where they were talking about having a new housing interface and adding 2 new types of rooms. Not too long ago, these were polled, and we're going to be getting these in-game soon. So first of all, let's have a look at the House Viewer interface. The House Viewer interface allows you to see an overhead view of your entire house, move your rooms around, rotate your rooms, add rooms, and delete rooms, which will make it a lot easier to design and alter your house. The advantage of this menu is the fact that if you try and move a room, you don't have to then destroy all the items in it and rebuild them, costing you lots of money. You can just say, alright, I want to move this room to the left, and it will move everything in the room to one space left. As well as moving rooms, you can also rotate them. And this interface will actually show you which way round the items in the room will be when you rotate them, which is much nicer than how the original system worked it out. And I believe I saw a live Q&A with the Old School RuneScape team where Modash said the original developer made it so that rooms with 4 doors could never be rotated because there's 4 doors. There's no need to actually change the position. Although obviously as players, we want that because we want our staircases and stuff to change. The images we see here of the menu are just work in progress. However, it will look very similar to this and work very similar when it actually comes out. I imagine it's going to be something many players are going to use, and therefore any issues with it will be resolved fairly quickly. Next are 2 new rooms, the Superior Garden and the Achievement Gallery. The Superior Garden and the Achievement Gallery are high level rooms allowing some additions to which we've been wanting for quite a while. As well as that, it provides some high tier construction updates for people with high construction. The Superior Garden has quite a few features that you can add to it. The ones I think are most noteworthy are the ring and tree spots and the revitalization pool spot. The ring and tree spot allow you to add fairy rings and spirit trees, and the revitalization pool allows you to add a revitalization pool that you can go in, restore your run energy, special attack, prayer, stats, and health, depending on the level of pool. The Achievement Gallery also offers quite a few things you can add. I would say the most significant is probably the altar. The altar is actually a magic altar that you can pray to and change your spellbook. Which means whenever you want to change your spellbook, you don't have to go all the way over to either the pyramid in the desert or the astral altar on the lunar isle. You could just go to your house and switch. Moving on, we've got the Raids Reward blog and beta. They're going to be releasing another Raid Rewards developer blog, and they're going to be addressing a lot of concerns that the community have raised with the previous two, making tweaks to what was offered and trying to come up with something that everyone's going to enjoy. As well as that, they'll soon be opening a beta where we can try out the Elder Maul and Elder Wand, which they are suggesting in the Raids Reward developer blog. To do this, they'll be opening a tournament world where you'll be able to try out these weapons against each other in player versus player combat, as well as some PvM combat. Finally, this month we're going to get Content Poll 46. This poll is going to have a lot of quality of life updates, as we always get in our content polls, as well as a few other pieces of content that they can fit in. So as soon as they get some ideas for Content Poll 46, I'm sure they'll be releasing a developer blog to let us know about that. This month seems quite good, and I'm quite excited for the construction update, although I'm a little bit hesitant with the fact that the new interface completely changes the way that we see and use construction. And I think Last Man Standing will be interesting. I'm a little bit worried with the fact that they said to play it you have to go on a specific world. I hope it's kind of like PvP worlds where you still have your account and you can just play it like a regular world. I really don't want it to be just sort of like a tournament world or a beta world, which they currently have, where you just go to the area when you log into that world and play from there. But I do have fears that it's going to be like that. Hopefully people will enjoy it either way, and we'll see how it goes. If you want to watch my video on the latest Old School RuneScape update, please click here for the Dragon Spear changes and Beta 3. And if you want to watch my video on the latest Old School RuneScape priority poll, please click here for my video on the 5th priority poll. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, death blocks and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.